Have you ever sat around and pondered about something and really never able to come up with an absolute solution or answer to what you're pondering about? Solomon's doing a little bit of that in Ecclesiastes chapter 1. In fact, beginning at verse 18, he says, "And I applied my heart to seek and to search out wisdom, all that is done under heaven. It is an unhappy business that God has given to the children of man to be busy with. I have seen everything that is done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and chasing after the wind. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and what is lacking cannot be counted." As Solomon is trying to contemplate life, and one of the great themes of this book, maybe the overall theme, is what is the meaning of life, we must remember, as we've already kind of pointed out, that he busies himself by looking for meaning under the sun. And that causes him a great deal of discouragement. In fact, he says that it's all vanity and chasing after the wind as he ponders and thinks about things. But we have to see that he also says that it's an unhappy business that man has been tasked with to think about life and to seek out and to search wisdom. A couple of other translations give this a different word or a different idea as to what it means. One says it's a burdensome task that man has been given to seek out wisdom. Grievous, unrewarding, unhappy. The King James Version says that it is a sore travail that man has been given to do this. And perhaps we ask ourselves, why is that the case? And I suppose it's because of all of God's creations and creatures, man is the only one who asks why about things. And so man is asking why, but it's not appropriate to really blame God and say, why are these things the way that they are? Because Solomon is looking at things under the sun and how they happen under the sun in a fallen world full of sin that causes all kinds of problems. And no, you're never going to completely figure all that out because of the complications that sin has brought to the world. And indeed, that which is crooked cannot be made straight because we live in a crooked world. And only God can make it straight. And man's pondering and man's wisdom and man's thought and man's explorations will never find all the answers without God. And when we try to approach all this without God, we might try to blame God for it, but really, it is only with God and is only through God and through God's Word that the answers can ever really be found. And so while, yes, life can be difficult, life can be challenging, we must remember it's still a gift from God. And it's still the fact that God is in control that should comfort us and bless us as we think about all these things. So as we ponder that, remember God in all that we ponder.